Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Zanele and I am a registered nurse. I'm here to document my life as a South African nurse. So if that is the type of content you would like to enjoy, please do subscribe and join This is Nasty. So today's video, it's gonna look like a sit down, but I would love it to be a little bit vlogish. I don't think that's how it's gonna turn out, but yeah. What I'm doing right now, which I think is something that I constantly want to be doing, is to review my 2021 vision board quarterly. It's April right now, right? And we are on Q2. We are starting Q2. We just wrapped up Q1. So I want to do a review of my vision board for 2021, my first quarter of the leg, and see how far I've gotten and what I've achieved, what I haven't achieved, and just to re-strategize it and see where we're going with this vision board. Yeah, let's not waste time, let's go on the video. All right, I'll have you guys sitting over there while I sit over here and we review my first quarter of the year together. So this is the first time I make a video like this. You guys are standing on my papers. Talking about papers, you guys, so last year I've never done vision boards before. From last year, people were speaking about vision boards and reviewing their vision boards, and I wanted to do it. At the same time, I didn't want to do it. I've always actually been a writer. Let's start there. I've always been a writer. I've always been someone who, whenever she has something in her mind, she wants to put it down. Whenever she wants to do something, she wants to put it down. So for me to get clarity of things, it is very much easier for me to understand things when I've put them down. Even at nursing school, when I'm studying, I would read my notes and write what I think I understand on paper. So I am that type of a person. And at the beginning of the year, I decided that, actually I hadn't decided. I was in between creating a vision board and not creating it, but I knew that there were things that I wanted to achieve for this year. So this is a notepad, you guys. I've got a lot of these notepads. I think you guys have seen me using this particular one even on my morning routine vlog. So this is the one that I normally reach for. But the problem with notepads is that I always find myself tearing papers out of the notepads, and sometimes I tear papers with important things, right? Sometimes I would note something and want to tear it out, and it would be very difficult for me to trace it back. Like this paper, it has important information, but I teared it out of the notebook. Why did I tear it out? And that's not back 10, but I know I had a reason when I was doing it. So it's not that I don't have diaries. I know that you guys know I have a diary. I don't know if I've shown you, but I have this particular notebook. I think you can see that it is dirty. Don't mind my nails. This notebook is a notebook that I bought it in 2019 when I was pregnant with my daughter, and the plan was I document motherhood on this particular notebook. But did I do that? Nope, I didn't do it. Why? Because the notebook was too cute, and also motherhood was just showing me too much flames for me to be able to document anything down. Wait, let me show you the diary that I have from work. This is a diary that I got from work. They bought it for me at the beginning of the year. It is so user friendly for planning out your life, planning out your day, planning out your week, planning out your month. It is just perfect for everything. Is girl using it? No, I don't use it. Even at work, when I want to take notes in terms of meetings and stuff, I reach out for something like this. Why am I not using them? Because they look too cute. And I feel if I write on them, I will be contaminating them. I feel like I will be wasting them. Why did I buy them? I don't know. To look at them and realize they are cute, because they are really cute, you guys. Look at that. They are so cute. I think it was the day I was tidying up my table, I came across some of these papers that I tear off from my notepad, and I came across one which had things that I wanted to get I think in March or in February, and I had realized, and I took that paper and I started ticking off the things that I was able to get, whether I was buying or I was doing, but I was able to achieve. And I realized that as much as I don't go back to whatever that I'm writing, I am actually achieving things that I'm writing down. And that's when I wanted to be conscious about it. I wanted to do it intentionally this time, not to just put things on paper so I can get a clear understanding of them, but put them on paper and go back to the very same paper and actually see how far am I going with the list of things that I want to achieve. So yeah, that's what the video is going to be about. If you would love to see how I do it, please stick around. If you would love to know what have I achieved this past 3 months, if it has been a good past 3 months or if it hasn't, please stick around. Things that I want to be focusing on, it is my career. I know you guys probably think, but Z, you just started a new job, so what more do you want? I want more. That's all I can say to you. Content creation. And number 3, finances. Money, you guys. Finances. Getting a new job means a better understanding of how to use your money. And the 4th thing that I would like to look at, it is my lifestyle. When it comes to lifestyle, I'm actually looking at time and health. These are things that I want to manage. Let's go back to all these papers that you see in this ugly notebook and see what exactly did I want to achieve. I'm gonna go through these papers. They're probably not the only papers I have, and also go through this old notepad and see how far I've gotten thus far in terms of my goal setting. So because I didn't do a vision board, I actually decided to write things down. I hope you guys can see. I made the things into 4 quadrants now. I have 4 quadrants, and then on the first quadrant I have YouTube. On the second one I have motherhood and lifestyle. I'm not gonna talk about motherhood, you guys. I'm not gonna speak about that on here. So yeah, the second quadrant is motherhood and lifestyle, so I'm gonna speak about lifestyle. And the 3rd quadrant is clinic and property. And the last quadrant is nursing brand, right? I am Nessie brand. And I would also like to speak a little bit about my finances, but I didn't write it here. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Let's start with the first quadrant. On the first quadrant, I have stated my YouTube target by June, right? Like the growth of my channel by June. I have got a target for that. Am I close to reaching that target? I'm not. The honest truth is that I'm not close to reaching that target. I need to come up with strategies that will assist me to reach the target that I have for subscribers, for views, right? And the second bulletin is getting all YouTube equipments by March. And I've done extremely well on that part. The only thing that I haven't gotten from the things that I wanted to get for my YouTube channel equipment, it is a tripod, a bigger and a large tripod, because at the moment I only have the hand tripod. So yeah, that's the only thing I haven't gotten for YouTube, which I think I'm gonna get as soon as possible. And I didn't buy a laptop mainly because I have a laptop, a work laptop. However, that is not the reason. The honest truth is that for my YouTube, I don't use a laptop. Like, I use my phone. I edit with my phone. I have an app on my phone that I edit with. So yeah, I've realized that editing with the laptop, it takes long, as I've seen on many YouTubers. And I don't think I'm ready for that type of commitment. I don't think I'm ready to sit and edit a video for 2 hours. No. I'm not ready for that. So yeah, the laptop is out of the way for now, until such a time where I think I'm ready to be dealing with such editing skills and whatever. But at the moment, I'm really happy with how things are turning out with the app that I'm using. So yeah, I only need a tripod, a bigger tripod. So I've done really well on getting my YouTube channel equipment by March. So yeah, that's great. And Instagram, One thing I'm happy about when it comes to Instagram is the fact that I finally found my niche on Instagram. It was very difficult for me to know what do I want my feed to look like on Instagram, and finally I can say I've reached that point of loving the rhythm that is happening on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please do, as well as on Twitter, and I also have a Facebook page that is called Nessie. So I'm very happy with how my Instagram looks like. I also have a target for my Instagram. I think this is a yearly target, ne? And am I happy with the growth at this particular moment? Yeah, I think I am. I've actually discovered a new strategy which I've implemented on my Instagram as well. I want to try it out, and I think I'll tell you guys about it after the second quarter. So in July, I'll speak about it in July. But I'm happy with the progress, and I think with this strategy that I've found, I might grow my Instagram to where I want it to be at the end, by the end of the year. So on the content creation segment of 2021, out of 5 things that I wanted to achieve, I've done well on 3 of them. So lifestyle, I was talking about eating healthy, starting to run, dress well. I don't know why did I put my savings here, but I've put savings here as well on lifestyle, so it means I won't have to speak much about money. But yeah, I've spoken about eating healthy. Am I eating healthy? No. Zero eating healthy, non-existent, a whole professionalness. I'm not eating healthy, you guys, and I blame it on Malibu. If you don't know who Malibu is, please do watch my previous vlogs. You'll definitely see Malibu, and she's always eating. Running, I haven't started running. I don't have motivation for running. I haven't started running because I don't think I can do it alone, you guys. I stay in a township, and in the township wearing your gear, boys will always go on some baby what. I hate that. I hate it when a man flirts with me. Like, I'm not a man person, and I just hate people who flirt with me. I feel disrespected when a man flirts with me. Please don't flirt with me. It'll annoy me, and it will make me to block you. I hate it. So I've tried running before, like I think it was last year, and it didn't work out. So I was waiting for my sister to start running so I can run with her. She ain't starting. Girl ain't starting. So I haven't started running as well. And then there's one that says dress well. Oh wow. Someone can ask me, why did I decide to write dress well as a goal? Oh, guys, last year I was going through a lot. From the time COVID hit, you know, we underestimated COVID and its impact on us emotionally and psychologically as healthcare workers. But it really took a strain on a lot of us. And we already had issues and problems that we were dealing with as nurses and doctors, or as any essential person for that matter. So COVID came in and stripped us naked, and it just it felt like it wanted us to parade our naked souls during lockdown when everyone else was home. So I had gone through a lot during that time, and one thing I remember dropping the ball on, it was my appearance at work. I literally dropped my ball on my appearance at work. I hated how I looked on my uniform. I didn't even have the stamina to make sure that I look good. So writing the dress well bullet down, it was me being intentional about how I look this year. I mean, the moment you look good, you definitely feel good. Can I say I've achieved this? Definitely. I've done extremely well. I think from the onset of Jan to the first quarter, I've really been keeping up with my looks. Obviously not every day. There were days where I would just throw a t-shirt, a work t-shirt, a cap, sneakers, and a jean. But still, I think also the type of clothes that I'm allowed to wear at work are what enables me to look how I want to feel. They are what enables me to look good. Yes, so that is what I'm on lifestyle. I can definitely say dressing well, I've done great on that. And the last one is savings. I actually wanted to save about 10 grand on my salary every month. You guys, it is literally hours after the last clip that you just saw of myself. So my battery died. I had to charge it, and it charges for hours, and my sister wanted to do her nails. And yeah, so let's move. We are talking about finances. So I had written here, I actually think I wrote this last year before I can start my job. Okay, I was speaking about the amount of money that I wanted to save each and every single month, because here I'm saying I want to save 10,000 rand every month. 10,000 is a lot of money. And I think I was talking, or I was looking at the salary that I wanted to earn from the previous job that I applied for, that I didn't get last year. So I had said I want to save 10,000 rand every month. Is it something that I can do right now with my current job? Definitely it's something that I can do. However, I haven't started doing it. I did not do it in Jan, February and March. I didn't save any of that amount because there were things that I wanted to do. There were projects that I wanted to do here at home. I wanted to do smaller renovations. I wanted to buy certain things. And like, for instance, the investment that I've made on my camera, or rather on my YouTube equipment, it's things that I bought with my salary. So I didn't want to make any savings when I actually needed certain things, and I did not want to buy things on credit. And the SD card got full. Yeah, so I was saying, I have the capability of saving 10 grand from my salary every month. I can do that. I actually did see that I can do that, but it wouldn't make sense for me to save money when I have things that I need. So I just decided to use the money and buy the things that I needed, which I'm very happy about, because if I hadn't used the money, then I wouldn't be taking off some of the things that I'm taking off on my vision board at the moment. So going forward, I think I'm definitely going to be saving that amount of money from now until the end of the second quarter. So you guys will hear again on the review of quarter 3 if I was able to save 30 grand. Clinic on property, none of that has been done in this particular quarter, and I haven't made any moves towards that. Let's speak about the Ness Z's brand. There's gonna be something that I'm gonna launch, and I hope you guys will be on the lookout for that. It is definitely for the nurses. Not that Umtongoye Nesi will be closed out for this particular project, but it is a project that I want it to be about nurses appreciation. Often we appreciate nurses only ngamazwi, with words, you know. So I wanted our appreciation for nurses to be tangible. So yeah, I also have that, which is something that I would like to birth as the Ness Z brand. I haven't made any steps towards it, to be honest, at this particular moment in the past 3 months. I think it is because of the fact that I honestly didn't have much time on my hands in the past 3 months, mainly because of my work. The other thing that I wanted to do as the Ness Z brand is to do more of radio interviews, TV interviews, and just be present in platforms where nurses are expected to give their own opinion and hold conversations that affecting our daily lives as nurses and are affecting our career as nurses. I haven't really done much of that in the past 3 months, which actually is something that I was doing a lot at the end of 2020. So I was really hoping I'm going to jump into 2021. It was just going to be a continuation of what was happening in the last quarter of 2020, but unfortunately I haven't done any interviews at the beginning of the year from Jan until now. The only thing that I did, it was to be featured on a local magazine, I think it's Tubapelo Masadi magazine. That was the only interview we did as the Ness Z brand, but I'm really looking forward to getting invitations, and I definitely know that I am gonna get invitations from different platforms, be it it's radio, be it it's TV, where I will be expected to give my voice as a nurse. So yeah, those are the things that I wrote on my vision board for 2020. Now that we are getting on a new quarter, I actually want to state the things that I wanna I wanna focus on in this particular quarter. I wanna focus more on my career and actually be intentional about my growth and cementing myself in the company. The first quarter really was about me proving myself and actually giving my boss a reflection of who I am, my work ethics, and my hard work and my ability to deliver the targets that were given to me. And when it comes to my work or my job, you guys can actually give me a round of applause for that one. I reached the targets that were given to me for the last quarter, which was Jan, February, and March. So yeah, one thing I wanna achieve now on the next quarter, it's definitely cementing myself in the company and being known for what I do and what I bring on the table, adding more value to my name in the company. I plan on being a good manager to my team. And the number 2 thing that I want to focus on the next coming quarter, it is YouTube and Instagram. I obviously want to put more energy and more work on my content creation. Last year, I don't know if you guys were aware, but last year I was actually putting out 3 videos a week. Yeah, there was a time where I was putting out 3 videos a week, and I actually thought I was gonna be able to do that this year, but I don't think I can. So I've also made a conscious decision to say I'm actually gonna put out 2 videos a week. I'm gonna put videos out on Monday and on Thursdays. So the reason I've cut down the amount of videos I want to put out in a week, it's the fact that when I don't put out 3 videos, I feel discouraged. When I can see Okutio, I'm really busy this week and I won't be able to put out 3 videos, I feel so discouraged to a point where I don't even film that 1 video, because I feel like, what is the point? I'm only gonna put out 1 video, but I know it actually makes a huge impact. So that's why I've decided to cut down my videos to 2. And yeah, it's gonna be on Mondays and it's gonna be on Thursdays. I'm hoping that on Mondays it's gonna be sit down videos, and then on Thursdays it's gonna be vlogs. And the other thing that I want to focus on, it is money, finances. It is money and finances. I don't really have any other huge responsibility finance wise. So I want to save as much as I can until I get to a point where maybe I get a bigger responsibility. But from where I was last year until now, I don't have any other bigger responsibility. So yeah, I want to save more, and above all, I want to also find an investment strategy where I can actually invest my money. It's investment. I also want some retirement annuity. I think I also want another life cover. And please don't ask me why am I having so many life covers. There is a reason. I actually want another one which is better than the one that I have, because the one that I have, it is a life cover, but at the same time it's like it is an investment plan. And yeah, the other aspect that I really want to focus on when it comes to quarter 2, it is my lifestyle, time management and health. You guys, time management and health, lifestyle be what I eat. I also want to look at drinking water. I'm definitely not drinking as much water as I need to, and I am in advocacy of drinking water at work, but it's definitely not something that I'm doing. Nurses, if you are out there, can you please assure me that I'm not the only nurse that preaches the good life, but she ain't living it. She ain't living it. So I need to look at what I eat. I need to drink lots and lots of water, and I need to start running, you guys. Oh, and I want to continue looking good and dressing well. Now let's talk about time. Management of time. It's actually something that I really struggled with in quarter 1. Management of time. I just felt like I don't have it in my hands. I think mainly because at work I was under pressure of producing good results, and there were certain things that I needed to learn komsebenzing, like the admin side of my job. I needed to learn a lot of things on that, and also learning or finding ways of integrating my clinical work as well as my office work. That really consumed a lot of my mental energy, if I can put it that way, so much that I couldn't sit and plan when am I going to film videos, when am I going to edit videos, when am I going to do this, when am I going to do that, when am I going to find time to run, when am I going to study, when am I going to study. I didn't even write it here. I think I must just write studying, you guys. When am I gonna study? I registered sometime last December, November for a short course, and it is now 5 months later. I haven't really gotten into studying the course, and I really need to write it. It is a long distance learning, so I really need to study on my own and write, and I want to be intentional and deliberate about it. I want by the end of quarter 2 I would have already written my assessment on that test and gotten my certificate. So yeah, at the end of July, when I come back for quarter 2 review, I'm hoping I will be taking that course off my vision board. And I need to divide my time for work purposes, and I also need to divide it for content creation. I also need to divide my time for study and some self-care. You know, the reason I'm putting self-care, it is because it is important, you guys. It is significant, and it is something that I was not practicing last year. And I think with self-care, it is the same as pouring love into your basket. Often, in the nature of the job that I'm doing, it is to give and to give and to give and to give and to give, and you barely give it back. So if I don't make it a conscious decision that I'm gonna fill myself up, no one is gonna fill me up. I'm gonna eventually run out and be dry, just like I was last year, and I really don't want to find myself in the pits again. At least not this year. I don't want to find myself in the pits like I was last year. So yeah, that is what I'm looking into planning or doing for the next coming 3 months, and I'm hoping that when I come back and sit here and do a Q2 review video, I will be ticking off these things. This video, I think it is quite lengthy, so what I am gonna do now, since I've been scribbling on this, I'm gonna take it upon myself and make sure that I take this information from here and put it in this particular notepad, so that I can always have the time to go back and review the things that I want to be focusing on, so that I don't find myself detouring from the goals that I've set for myself. I'm gonna also plan out my calendar. This is what I'm gonna be using to plan out the next coming 3 months. I will definitely be using this. I think it's going to help me to manage my time. Oh, the mess on my table. It's going to help me to manage my time better. So that's what I will be using in terms of planning. I don't know if I'm going to show you guys when I'm planning for my Q3. If you would like me to do a video planning for my Q2, please do comment down below and let me know if that's something that you would like. Basically, what I'll be doing to plan for my Q2 is to use this desktop calendar, so I can know literally every day, know what am I gonna be doing today, when and how, where will I be, what time. Those are the things that I'll be documenting on here, and also write everything that I scribbled today, like the things that I haven't achieved and the things that I wanted to achieve on here, and constantly visit this as much as I can so that I can always stay focused on the target. I'm gonna end the video here. If you guys would like to see me planning for my quarter 3, please let me know so that I can shoot that. But I think it's a planning that I'm gonna do during this week, so let me know in the comment section if it's really something that you would like me to film when I'm doing it. And if you enjoyed the video, please do give it a massive thumbs up, and yeah, subscribe if you are new to this channel. I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you on my next one. Mwah.